Welcome back to Pregame Live, presented by Geico. Again, Wizards fans, an update on tonight's starting lineup. Bradley Beal is out with knee soreness, left knee soreness. He will not be on the court for tonight, as well as Davis Bertans, also out for tonight's matchup against the Milwaukee Bucks. Want to make sure you know that. New updated starting lineup. We'll keep you posted as we get closer to tip-off. But earlier today, we had a wonderful chance to sit down with someone with DC ties, who knows sports in and out, who is a trailblazer, continuing to pave the way as her contributions to society, as well as a highlight of our Women's History Month special. We had a chance to sit down with DC United's own Danita Johnson for a great conversation. Well, in honor of Women's History Month here at NBC Sports Washington, we are honored to have with us history, a woman who is blazing a trail through the sports industry and beyond. Danita Johnson, the president of business operations for DC United. Now, Danita, first of all, thank you for occupying the space that you do. You are the first Black person, whether it be male or female, to ever occupy this position in Major League Soccer. Tell me what it's like to make the transition from the WNBA to MLS.
Yeah, it's actually been a lot of fun. You know, I've been in the WNBA and NBA side for almost 15 years. And for me now, it's about really learning a new sport. From the business side, there's a lot of things that we can, you know, business practices that you can transferable skills. But now it's like I get to learn new players, get to learn about the game more. You know, I have some insight to it, but every day it's like this challenge to be like, I like to talk shop about sports. So now I get to like learn a new sport, talk about it, talk about the players, coach. So I'm really excited for that element.
What did you learn from all that basketball experience that you hope to bring to the soccer field?
I think it taught me a lot about strategy, about business practices. One thing we do know, I think in the sports world, the NBA and the WNBA, they're well respected in the sense of the way in which we do business, the way that we build fandom, the way that we engage in the community. So I think those best practices, but then also, as I always say, like, but respecting the world of soccer and respecting MLS. And so being able to bring some of those internal business practices to the actual front office to really help my staff be more efficient, help them actually flourish in their own professional careers. I think that's one of the exciting things that we get to bring here.
I want to go back to March the 8th. It was International Women's Day. You tweeted out something that really sparked my interest. And you said, and I quote, "To the women who inspire us, to the women that hold us up when we're down, for the young women that motivate us to keep us going together, we make way for change." I want to know who inspires you.
At different levels, it's different women. You know, when I was young and just watching basketball on TV or watching sports, period, like Pat Summitt, I was like in awe. Like I've never seen a woman be that powerful and just be who she was. And what she did with that program of just the build out of the program was amazing to me. And then I was fortunate too, as I went through my professional career, like my first boss that actually got me to move away from North Carolina, where I'm originally from.
Whoa, stop.
What?
Oh, no. North Carolina.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I just hijacked the interview. Where in North Carolina are you from?
I grew up in Raleigh and Fayetteville, North Carolina.
I'm from Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Oh, we're
good to see a fellow.
Halfway.
We can talk sweet tea. We can talk pulled pork sandwiches. We can talk Krispy Kreme donuts. See, I'm talking about
Bojangles.
And Bojangles.
Bojangles.
Sorry, guys. I hijacked the interview. Fellow North Carolinian, please continue.
When I moved from North Carolina, as I was saying, to California the very first time, I lived in Bakersfield, California. I helped start the Bakersfield Jam, a G League team. And the woman who hired me called me and she was like, I get to bring one person from out of state to come work with me. I've seen you working, you were an intern. I just believe in you. Take this leap of faith with me. And that was what just catapulted. There's these women that have just given me these notches of just like, you can do this. And watching other women at league office that were just like, you go to these meetings, you're like, I want to be like that. Like, I want to walk in a room like that. And it was the example. The example changed it for me.
You know this city, you know these fans, you know how much they truly love basketball. If the Wizards could make a great playoff run, what would that mean for the sports in this area?
That would be huge. The city's been waiting for years for this. And I think, you know, it would have a huge impact. The Wizards have a wonderful, like the organization as a whole. I used to be there and it's phenomenal. It's a game changer.
Danita Johnson, president of business operations for DC United. Thank you for hanging out with us today.
And the homegirl, too.
Yeah. Hey, and shout out to giving a shout out to Pat Summitt. Shout out to that. That's what's up. Aren't you great to be a Tennessee ball? That's what's up. Thank you again to Danita Johnson. That was a fun conversation, guys. I'm really looking forward to seeing what she does for DC United.